What's up, yo? Welcome to another episode of Philly to Detroit Boxing, man. Got another special guest on with us, man. Flint on Jaquan, McElroy, 7 and 0, 2 KOs. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, y'all?
Man, good, man. I appreciate you for coming on with us, man. I know you got a fight coming up, so I definitely appreciate you for hopping on. Just letting the people know who you are. But just to get started, man. Of course, we know you from Flint. Heard you got started with boxing. Just from your brother, our drill. We
Mhm.
big fans of our drill on our show, so we very familiar with who he is. But how did he kind of inspire you to get going with the sport? And just what did you learn from his experience and knowledge?
So it started from him bringing home trophies and belts and stuff like that. So, that's my older brother. So, you always want to follow after your older brother. So, me seeing him bringing home those belts, as a 11-year-old boy, I want a belt. Who don't want a trophy? Who
Yeah.
don't want to do something, So, and I just stuck with it ever since then, man. I'm 27 now, and look how far it's got me, So, I learned a lot from him, and we always learn. I keep learning from him, so we're gonna be there in no time.
No, for sure, man. Again, yeah, shout out to our drill. Big fans of our drill here. We always speak highly of our drill on our show. But
Hmm.
what was it like kind of fighting on the same card as him back in like 2024, I believe it was? What was that kind of like for the first time? Of course, with y'all growing up and wanting to get to this point and finally
Yeah.
being there.
So it is something what we talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, when we turn pro, we're gonna be fine. And it actually happened. So and then happened in our city. So it's just it's a blessing, man. It's really a blessing just to be on this platform and the platform I'm in, just to just showcase my skills. We both were showing our showcasing our skills, and then we got along our other brothers too, Sardius,
Yeah.
Christopher, so this what we all came into the gym about, Clarissa as well, so
Mm-hmm.
started from the same gym, and then now we here.
No, yeah, for sure, man. Do you remember what that first day in the gym was like? Do you kind of remember like what it felt like, the experience, the environment?
Yeah, I do. It was just like, cause I've been like, so when drill was boxing, right? Like I wasn't like in the gym, but like my coach Jason, he always wanted me to box. He always wanted me
Yeah.
to box. So I been out the gym, but I just never wanted to box or whatever. And I just finally did it. So it's like when I finally signed up to get my hand registered, man, it was like the chills in my heart was like, okay, yeah, this for me. Like
And tell us a little bit about your team, man. Obviously, your brother are drill, but tell us a little bit about the other coaches and the people who help you kind of get ready.
oh, so I got multiple coaches. I got Coach Bean, Ed Kendall, Coach Jason, Coach Gene, Coach Mark, Coach Paul. All of these great coaches, they all built the foundation, so they started it, so that's why you seeing these skills showcase themselves.
Yeah, yeah. And what were your amateurs like, man, for you? Of course, we know you had over 30 fights. We did a little bit of research on you. Then, just as far as that, do you take anything from the amateurs that you apply to the pros, or just kind of like a different ball game?
Yeah, so box Rick is a lie. Like I don't.
I
Yeah, I
know it
have.
be janky,
Yeah,
man.
I have
But
over. I have over. I have over 100 some fights, bro. Like
yeah, yeah,
it's
just
that's
janky
a
still.
national record. That's to show that like the
Right.
tournaments we competed in, but that's not accurate. If I've been boxing since I was 11 years old, I wouldn't have 30 fights.
No, facts. And I'm looking like, but I'm like, this is what the research says.
Yeah,
I'ma just
yeah,
go with it.
yeah. So like box record, I wish box record accurate, but
Yeah,
it's
facts.
not. So they just showing like the national record. But even from then, like I learned a lot from all these fighters. I've been around like this, all these fighters you see on TV today. We've been around them, like been around tournaments, and they always been beasts. You know what I'm saying? So I never really came across none of them. I never really fought none of them, if I should say. But man, it's just being around them and then seeing what they doing. It's motivation to me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, like man, I've been around these guys. Like I know how these guys act. Like this is real. Like they accomplishing their dream. They doing their dream. So it's like I'm gonna do mine too. So they gonna be like, oh, I remember Quan.
Yeah,
So yeah, a lot of
yeah.
people call me Quan. So
Yeah, especially when you be in the same environment with them guys, you doing the same
yeah,
thing. I'm like, why can't I get to where they at right now? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm doing the
yeah.
same thing. I was in the same rooms they was in. You know what I'm saying?
Same room, weighing the same weight class, like same
Yeah.
like all of this stuff. So like all the guys you see now, I've been all around them. So I was number three in the country in the USA's. Like I didn't did it. I won the national USA's, like silver gloves, ring, like so many. Like I can tell you. So it's like the amateur experience is already there. Like so I learned a lot from it. I don't even put my amateur, my past into the future, because like amateurs is, I ain't gonna say it don't really mean nothing, but when you a professional fighter, like you can't even live past the amateurs anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just live off of amateur. Oh, I'll be on it. You can't live off that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm living off what I'm doing right now. You know, so
No, yeah, for sure. And then what was that pro debut like, man? Just the feeling of it, just kind of, making a ring walk and be getting in the ring. Was it the nerves there, anxiety there? Tell us a little
man,
bit about that.
it was there. Because just imagine fighting in front of 17,000 people
Yeah,
on your pro debut. So it's like, stand up. Like I said, like it's a different experience from that. Like you be like, man, this is 17,000 people. I got these cameras in my face. I got all this. So it's just it was new to me, but it's like after each and every fight, man, I'm used to it now. Like and I'm ready for Atlanta gonna be even bigger. Like
yeah. And that was actually one of my questions too. Just kind of fighting on those bigger cars like the Clarissa Shields cars and things like that. Do you kind of understand now, of course, how big of an event it is, and how do you kind of mentally prepare yourself to kind of approach those, or do you approach them different than those smaller shows, or just kind of the same thing?
it's the same thing. Like I can't take no show. A show is a show because it's like the audience is not in the ring. It's only me and this guy in the ring. So whatever the audience is, whatever the people is, wherever the camp, it's only two people in this ring. So I kind of just focus. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of lock in on why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just block out the outside and just focus. Just kind of just focus on what I'm doing.
No, for sure. And then, how do you feel like the development has been from like your pro debut until now? Obviously, you 7-0. Is working for you. How you feel like your development has been?
It been developing each fight. Every like every bit of aspects of skills you seeing it. You know what I'm saying? You seeing how fast I am. Y'all seeing how my head movement is. Y'all seeing the combinations. Like I throw lots of combinations. Like a lot of people don't really see that. Like
Yeah.
damn, my punches be so sharp and head movement so smooth, man. You just gotta to see. I'm somebody you watch.
No, for sure. Yeah, I actually got one of your fights playing literally right now,
Oh
in the
yeah,
background right now. So
yeah.
that was actually one of my questions too, man. Just kind of explaining your fight style. You know what I mean? You're a very active fighter. Let your hands go. It seemed like you like to get in that paint a little bit, but you can work on the outside too. But how would you describe your style?
Man, it's just like my style is like it's old school boxing. Really old school boxing. We hit for real. We don't tap around. We showcase the power. You showcase the head movement. So, but at the same time, you got to be. My style is for me to fight in uncomfortable situations, income situations. You know what I'm saying? Because some fighters don't know how to fight on one style. Like so, when a present fighter is coming up to you, people don't know how to adapt to that. I can adapt to that. If I got a person that want to move around the ring, I can adapt to that. You know what I'm saying? So my style comes in so many ways. So to where it's adjustable. You know what I'm saying? I can click on this, I can click on that. But this is a great old school boxing, man.
Yeah, and just kind of speaking of old school boxing and kind of taking that mentality and style to your game, is that something that your coaches kind of preach or kind of taught y'all coming up?
Yeah, yeah, our coaches from that era, you know what I'm saying, the Thomas Herm era, the Sugar Ray, all that era. So
Mhm.
man, they really in tune to that, what I'm saying, and they stay real effective to what we do, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
there. They love that old school boss. They're like, man, go watch that fight. Round number 3, hit him with the right hand.
No, the exact rounds of certain
Yeah. He
situations.
came back with the right hand hook, uppercut. Like they remember that. So like that old school boxing is there. You gotta think, man. Us boxers now, do we say these old school boxers' name? You know what I'm saying? You got Shakur saying this name, that name. Oh, so these names gonna be talked about for forever. You know what I'm saying? They paved the way, so you got to give respect to them.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And what's been the biggest eye opener since turning pro, man, or just kind of going about your pro career? A lot of people have been telling us a lot of the early pros that we've interviewed. They say it's the glove size, just kind of getting used to the glove size. For you, what's been the biggest eye opener for you?
Man, shit, you got to move that head because anything can hurt you, man. Anything, like you wouldn't even think it hurt you. Like Man, boxing is it's dangerous. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? A person can hit you with a jab, you can be hurt. Like it's just how your body adapt to it. You know, so I say cautious is everything, man. So that's the like really technically the glove side. You know what I'm saying? I get that, but you be like, okay, damn, this shit real. But when you in that ring with somebody, you be like, damn, he hitting hard. I ain't know he hit like this hard. You know, so it's just like the cautious of everything, man.
yeah, man. No, a lot of people been kind of saying that just like just getting in them eights or tens, whatever the case may be, whoever we interviewing is just different, just from coming
Yeah,
from 12s or 14s and headgear and the amateurs. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then, well, what is it like? Of course, having a fighter in person like Clarissa Shields in your corner and being a part of her promotional company.
man. This it's like I see her as a sister. You know what I'm saying? I see her as those things as well, but I see her as a sister for real because we grew up with each other. You know, so me growing up with you is just like, yeah, I don't really look at it like, oh, she my promoter. I'd be like, that's sis, like
Yeah,
that's sis. So she called me little bro, like so.
right. This just everyday kind of thing for
Yeah, yeah,
y'all. This
everyday
ain't
kind of
really,
thing. Like it ain't.
yeah,
It's like it's not really no business. Like you know what I'm saying. Like oh, we
mhm,
talking business, but it's just really like if I be wrong, we playing, we talking. Man, remember the time we almost fought? Like we talk about stuff
yeah,
like that. Like so, it's really like a relationship. It's not like nothing just fake. Like this been around since she was boss. You know, since she was on a rise. So I was 11. She was already in Olympics. You know, so
mhm. I'm sure it's comfortable to have somebody like that in the business setting because you know how janky promotions and boxing
yeah,
is. You know what I mean?
yes,
And to
yeah.
have somebody like that, basically your family, to have your back and really look out for you, I know that got to be a great
Yeah,
feeling.
it's a great feeling because man, you know with Boston, they love you and they hate you.
Yep.
So that's just part of the game. So a lot of people
Mhm.
don't really understand that, but boxing is they love you and hate you, man.
Man, man. And then tell us a little bit about working with Lita as well, Demetrius Lita. That's one of our partners. That's my guy. What's it been like just kind of building a relationship with him, fighting on his cars, things like that?
Oh man, that's it's a great feeling, man. Dimitri, he like what he sees, so I'm able to showcase my platform. I mean, showcase my skills on this platform. So
Mhm.
that's a big thing too. And I always give out thanks to Salida. You know, always thank you to Salida just for showcasing my skills. You know, promoting me. You know, all types of things. So really big shout out to Salida.
My God, yeah, for sure. Yeah, shout out to Demetrius Salita Promotions, all that. And you taking your second six rounder next week. Talking about next week, next month on the 15th.
Mhm.
Uh, how does that kind of feel for you? How was the first fight versus Damian Munoz? I just watched that fight back too, actually. And did you feel a major difference going to 6 rounds from 4 rounds?
Uh, I didn't feel a major difference. I felt the weight difference because we didn't fight at the usually weight what I fought at,
Yeah, like
but.
159, wasn't it? 160 basically,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah. So and I fight at 54, so it was just like, okay, it's last minute, you know what I'm saying? I'll take it, you know. So but the pound, the weight make a difference between the fights, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know how much he weighed in the next day. So
Hmm.
he could probably come in at 180. You know?
Right. No, he probably did though.
and
He's
I
a
and
really
I
taller guy too. He's a taller
yeah,
dude. Yeah.
yeah. So like, man, I weighed in the next day, man, I was 68.
Yeah.
So I didn't gain no, like, I didn't gain
Nothing
no weight. I
drastic.
kind of just
Yeah.
got back to like my walk around weight. So, I mean, 68, 65. But I was like, I was eating it to gain that weight. I didn't want to feel so, little in the ring.
Hmm.
But there's no difference, man. It's just like, I've been prepared for this since I was 11 years old. So, even from fighting every day in the amateurs, one day we fight, the next day sparring in the gym, 6 rounds, 8 rounds. This is something I'm prepared for. This is something what was already written for me to do. So it's like I'm not in no type of nervousness. I'm just zoned in.
No, for sure. And I was thinking that too, because I'm like, I know y'all boys, y'all doing 8, 10, 12 round
Yeah,
sparring, whatever the
yeah,
case is, you
yeah,
know what I mean? I'm sure y'all used to that pressure or, just having that feeling of exhaustion and got to keep going type shit.
yeah. Because when that bell ring, you can't stay on that stool. Like
Man, you got to go. It's time to
you
go
got
now.
you
Yeah.
time to go for sure.
No, yeah. What kind of goes into game planning for a fight for people who don't, know what a boxing camp is like? Do y'all watch a lot of film, or is it just kind of more so, we don't really care. We just gonna do our game plan.
No, man, I think about my opponent every day. Every day. It's never a time I don't. I'm watching you. I'm watching when you fought in 2012. Like I'm watching. Seriously though, like just, like I'm man, you got man. I'm thinking about this dude every day. Think
That's it.
about how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that, how I'm gonna perfect this. What's his weakness? What you got to see everything when a person fight. So but it all account when it's in the ring. So and I'm gonna make it count. I'm gonna show him that what I didn't see. You know what I'm saying? With the flaws I didn't see, I'm gonna counter that. I'm gonna adjust to those to everything what he showed me. Like everything what I seen outside the ring, I know what he what he got.
Hmm. No, that kind of makes sense too, because it's just kind of like any other sports. You picking up on little tendencies, little mistakes that he make. Because
Yeah,
I mean, of course, he can get better and adapt too. But what's the chances of him fixing every little mistake? You know what I'm saying, or every little
exactly,
tendency that
exactly,
he have. You know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
exactly. And then it's like this. Even if he changed those things, it's always your corner. You got a great corner. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Even if adjustment, even me being a great fighter, I gotta see what's in front of me as well. I gotta know what's he doing wrong as well. You know what I'm So I'm not going off like, oh, I know he jabbed this way, he jabbed this way. No, I did you know what I'm saying? Like it's just when we in that ring, okay, now he mistaken. I'm countering him, So if you ever notice, like every time I fight, I kind of like move a little bit, okay, counter in, counter out, fake, fake, something like that. What he gonna catch off of? You know what I'm saying? So now he catching on my jab. Okay, now I ain't gonna jab this time. I'm gonna do a hook.
Right.
So
Switch it up.
just to switch it up, you know what I'm saying? Man, because boxing is tricky.
Hmm. No, for sure. And kind of, I wanted to speak about that too, since you brought it up too, as far as like better corner work and having that good corner. What is that like from a fighter's perspective? Just kind of, or what would you like to? What is an effective corner work from a fighter's perspective? What do you like to hear from your corner, or what should fighters hear? From their corner. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's all about details in a fight. You know what I'm saying? Because you will see a corner can be like, keep jabbing, keep doing what you're doing. Like I feel like it's more to that. You know what I'm saying? And within that minute of time, tell me to keep doing two jabs right hand uppercut. Tell me more details. What's affecting the body of because sometimes us fighters don't see what they see outside the ring. So y'all are outside, so y'all see more than what we seeing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just more details. I feel like a lot of coaching start being more details on what's going on inside the ring and what their fighter is doing. And it'll show, because my coach be so detailed about everything. You know what I'm saying? Combinations, this combination, throw, make sure you flipping off the jab, fake the jab, this and that. So with details within that minute of time, man, I click on to it fast.
Yeah, yeah. No, that makes sense for sure. Just something that you can actually like understand and see for real. If
Yeah,
you're just telling me to
yeah.
jab, like I mean, that could mean a lot of things. I don't
That can
know.
mean a lot of things. You can be
Yeah,
like, keep doing what you're doing, keep doing what you're doing. Like,
I'm like, what does
okay,
that mean? I don't know.
like what like what does that mean? Okay, I'm just two jabbing right hand. But it's just like how long can that two jab right hand work?
Yeah,
It can be a 4 round fight. Like it can sometimes something can change in the third round. Something can change 6 round fight. Something can change in the third round. Like so it'd be like a lot of fighters a lot of coaches you'll see that. Keep doing what you're doing, da 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 da. This it don't really no don't come to light to me to my corner.
yeah, yeah. And then you've been fighting pretty experienced guys. From the look of your record, man, all these guys have records higher than your. As far as like the number of fights. Was that like a plan for y'all? Even the guy you got coming up is another
Yeah.
undefeated guy. You know what I'm saying?
It's a plan for us, yeah, because we not taking no easy guys. We trying to showcase. You know what I'm saying? We within a year or two, we trying to have a fight. You know what I'm saying? We trying to have a big card fight. The fight that's gonna put me on there. You know what I'm saying? So for my record, y'all see, I'm not taking guys that's just coming from anywhere. I'm taking guys that's actually in the gym, that's actually fighting, that's actually active. So I'm not taking no shortcuts on my career because I got the skills to showcase it. You know what I'm saying? You can't really showcase no skills with a person that's not on your level. I want people that's right there. That got this is more experienced than me. That's why I want the toughest fights now.
No, yeah, and I kind of figured that because even from your debut, the guy had 10 fights. You know what I
And
mean?
fights. Like so it's just like me. So it's just like I'm here. Like and then
Yeah,
it's like the amateur experience, the different this it all comes into part. So like, man, I'm not taking no weak fights.
Right. Even the second or third guy had about 30 fights or something like that. I'm
Yeah,
like
so
30 something fights or something like that. I'm like, damn, this gotta be like what they kind of envision for you, for yourself, from
yeah,
the start. You know what I mean? We trying
yeah.
to go. We not trying to waste no
We trying to
time.
waste no time. No.
Yeah, yeah. And then and fighting at 154, man, it's a high division right now. You know what I mean? How do you kind of feel about it? And what's your thoughts on it just in general?
Yeah, 154 is it's a lot of smoke in there. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get into the smoke before the smoke go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's why I say within the next year, man, I want a name. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody that's gonna I want to fight anyone. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to just be there when the smoke is there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the smoke to clear out shit because you never know. It's a lot of fighters in each division to where the division may change. They might go down to 47s. You know what I'm saying? The
Hmm.
smoke be at it is smoke at 47, but you know with
Hmm.
this, you know how it is,
Yeah.
how the light be, the spotlight can go. Like back in the day, heavyweights was like the damn near thing. You know what I'm saying? So is this where that spotlight at, where that smoke at? I'm ready for the smoke.
Yeah, and I know you said from your last fight, 160 wasn't ideal for you. You made it work, of course, but it wasn't ideal. But do you see yourself going there anytime in the near future, or is 154 that's where you feel right now?
And that's where I feel right now. Like I said, the body is never done growing. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm just gonna listen to my body. My body is everything. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
listen to the body. I can see myself fighting at 160, but not right now. Not next. Probably not in the next 3 years. You know, so it is the this is to my body, man.
Right. Oh, so a little ways out. Yeah. Now I was wondering
Yeah,
because they was when I was watching the Munoz fight back, they was kind of talking with Clarissa, the commentators and whatnot. They was saying 160 wide open, kind of. It's
yeah,
not really too many people there. There's some up and coming guys now, but it's not
yeah.
stacked like
Stack like
like
the
your
54s or
140s.
47. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not
yeah.
stacked like that. So that's why I was wondering, like, do you maybe plan on going to 60 anytime soon with it being open like that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it may be, you know what I'm saying, but like I said, like even offside of camp, I'm eating right. You know what I'm saying? To where I'm not pigging out, doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? Living a Boston lifestyle. So I'm doing that, and that's really independent, paying off. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can get up to 185, 190, and they fighting at 154.
Mm-hmm.
So I tend to, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to get that weight. Like I said, my walk around weight not too high, but it's good. You know, to where I can lose it all quick.
Right. And not feel like you killing
Not
yourself.
feel like yeah, like even like I was eating a day at when we was weighing in at 160. Like so it wasn't no like I'm just my walk around weight. So
Right. That really wasn't nothing for you then. You was
yeah,
eating the
yeah.
day of the way
Yeah, they other way
in.
in. So it wasn't like no, oh, it's an issue. I gotta man, no, I was energized, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
No effect. Anybody you can think of that maybe brought the best out of you in training or sparring?
Man, I didn't have a lot of sparring wars with a lot of guys, man. I wish I can put a name on them, but I didn't have was to say my brother. You know what I'm saying? This is my brother. This is like competition. So I know it. He knows what I coming with. He knows what he coming in. So it's like, man, it could be fire or fire. You know what I'm saying? So I would say him as my is the toughest person I've been in the gym with.
And I can believe that it too, especially because of course he on a high level him damn self. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
So
saying?
it's
So
like what?
he already know, like, if you ain't coming, he gonna tell you, he gonna
Yeah,
show you ain't
yeah,
coming. Yeah, I
yeah.
already
That,
know.
that just developed me as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, like like having a big brother is competitive. Like,
Yeah, man, I know if he
so,
see it,
so
man, I know y'all be trying to light each other
man,
up in there,
what?
man.
Yeah, for real. So what? Just like that's like me and him playing basketball together. Man, I'm finna beat you. I beat you by 20. Like, man, shut up talking to me. We playing a game. I beat you by. So that all comes with having a bigger brother, man. Like.
No, for sure. I can only imagine them sessions, man. Those sparring sessions, especially when y'all growing up, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah,
And
cause
then when you really start learning the game, and you high level now, you elite now too, y'all. Man, that shit was probably fire, dog.
man, for
Especially
real.
now that y'all pros, now we really going at it.
I'll
We
be
got
really going
it's
at it.
for this bag, it's for this money. Now
Yeah,
we gotta work. Now it's for this money. So I know y'all
yeah,
going at it for real. Now, man.
yeah, for
Who are some
sure,
who are some fighters that you kind of look up to, man? Maybe study, get some game from things like that.
man. It's so many great fighters, but man, I always say the old school fighters. I always put the new fighters in as well. It's like I said, it's so many, but I like Marvin Hagler, Gerald McKellen, Floyd, Canelo. So it's so many, man. And then as of right now, like I like Tank, Devin. Like I like all these
Yeah.
fighters, man. Is but Marvin Hagler, Gerald McKellen, Canelo, Floyd. Like I really pay attention to all of them.
Hmm. And what it kind of mean to like put Flint on your back, man, and really fight for the city? Obviously, it's a bunch of different fighters and just athletes. You know, you could have went a different route. You could have Flint full of hoopers, Flint full of football players. You know what I mean? What it kind of mean to be a boxer from Flint and put the city on your back?
Man, it's just each athlete from Flint, we already carry the city on our back. So it ain't really nothing to it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to make it out. You know what I'm saying? Flint is a small city. People think
Hmm.
Flint's so small, people think it's Detroit. It's not.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
No,
we
facts.
an hour out. Like so it's a way difference, you know what I'm saying? So carrying the city on my back, man, is cause it's just a good thing because my city with me. The
No, for
support is
sure.
here, like for real. Like everywhere I go, man, supporting me, man. Like this been going on since I was a kid. Like, hey, keep boxing, man. I've been knowing you since you was a kid. So, man, that support system means a lot.
No, yeah, and it's like you said. If everybody always think Flint is like Detroit, I'm like, bro, they is their
It's
own
a
thing, man.
whole
It's a
different
whole different
thing.
thing,
Whole
bro.
different
They
thing.
is a
Like,
whole hour out, and they y'all putting on for yourselves now. Y'all been putting on for yourselves for a while now, anyway.
yeah.
But like, just as far as like all industries, music,
Mm-hmm.
sports, everybody know the Flint
Yeah.
sound. Everybody rap
Yeah.
just like Flint rap. You know what I mean?
Like,
So, hey, y'all been putting on for real. So, and do you kind of feel like people maybe when you get in there, they overlook you? They know you high level, but they probably look at your knockout ratio, think he ain't got no pop. Whole time you really punching in there.
no, they
And
gonna feel the they feel the pop. Like that's what I said. So
I say,
like
whole time I was
they
watching you
feel the
though.
pop. Like man, the fight changed when they feel my power. Like
Mm-hmm.
so that's why I say like it's some guys that's gonna go in there and lay down. I don't want no guys gonna go in there and lay down. I want to showcase my skills to where I get this knockout.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I want this. That's what I want everybody to see. Like
And you got to kind of put that in perspective too. I'm not fighting no bums, bro. I'm not just gonna
yeah,
knock everybody
yeah,
out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fighting no bums. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So you got
yeah,
to kind of put that in perspective too. Like all
yeah.
these guys that got that's 10-0, 10 knockouts, they was fighting 0 and 0,
Oh, and
fucking 0
you
and
know what I'm
10
saying?
or 0 and 20
Yeah. So
guys.
you
You know what I'm
you look
saying?
at these guys boxing rec, you be like, dang, he fought somebody 0-20. Like,
You
how
see
you
what I'm
fight somebody?
saying?
I'm not fighting that. Like,
No, for real, man. And is there anything you want the people to know about Jaquan, man? Just about your journey, what you got coming up next, besides
so all
boxing.
oh well, I'm gonna say the fight August 15th, State Farm Arena. We down there, we fighting. I want to make sure you guys tuned in. It's gonna be a beautiful show. We have a lot of fighters on that card, man. So make sure you guys tune in and watch and show. And I'm like I say this every time. Y'all gonna keep seeing my face. So tune in. I can showcase my skills, and it's gonna be a great win, beautiful win.
No, it's gonna be man. That's gonna be a good night of boxing. They keep adding people on to the card too, man. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a good
yeah,
card.
yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be a great card. And then just kind of, what do you kind of want to, or what do you kind of see yourself within the next year or two, man? Where does Jaquan see, picture or envision himself in the next year?
Man, it's just okay. Jaquan, he's a great prospect. I'm gonna be past the prospect stage. You know what I'm saying? So now it's time for me to get in that big stage. So man, I want the names. I want the old names, new names, whatever the names they may be. So I just want to just keep showcasing who I am and how my skills are.
Yeah, for sure. And I did before we get out here. I did want to ask you about. Did you watch Errol Spence fight last night? I did want to ask you, man. It's a big boxing question right now, man. I gotta ask you about it, man, because I'm a big Spence fan. How did you feel about his performance? Did you kind of see this coming, or
I kind of seen it coming. I just think that S- Spence, man, he just not the same no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like the layoff made it more worse. Or like, and on all honesty, like he looked the worser when he fought Terrence Crawford. Just Terrence Crawford, just a beast. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, man, I ain't never see Spence punch all over his off his feet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he looked the worser. Like It just Tim ain't have that switch. You know what I'm saying? Tim got that switch. No discredit to him, but he just ain't have that killer instinct on to just okay. Because Spence was gone. He was gone. So you got to know when a person is gone. You know what I'm saying? So like Spence had he knew really had the energy to fight back, but he was fighting back. You know what I'm saying? So and Spence dark himself because he probably like, man, you ain't gonna stop me. Like no matter what, I lose this fight, but you're not gonna stop me.
No, yeah, and that was kind of my thoughts too. I'm like, damn, from the first round, you can see he wasn't the same
You
guy.
can
You know
see he
what I mean?
wasn't the same. Like man, he was jabbing so far, like his whole like he doing a split damn near man.
Yeah, man. I'm like,
Like
damn, man.
yeah.
It
So I
just,
just I just feel like man, Spence man is we you got a huge fan base. Even if you would have fought somebody that's just to keep your body warm up, man, everybody would have been behind you. So I just don't think this body is not fully there. But I can see him as a Hall of Famer. I can see him, I can see him being remembered, so and he gave all his life to the sport. So that's what matters. So happy retirement to him.
nah, fact. Shout out to Errol Spence, man. Again, we just wanted to see him do great, man. We wanted to see him get the win. You know what I mean? Of course, as fans of him, but like you said, he just showed his heart. He probably knew from the start himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
From the start, he probably knew I'm not all the way there. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
to your point, he like, I'm not getting stopped. He
I'm
ain't
not
knocking
getting
me out this
stopped. Like you're not
motherfucker.
gonna kill me. Like you gonna have to kill me in this ring. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like so, I just think that like he looked it worse when he fought Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? You look at the details. Like okay, Spence, he was a little active. He was like, but it was just Spence power was just like he was real slow. Like he was kind of power like trying to. Every punch he's throwing, he was trying to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the body was just wasn't there. And I think he said it like he was like, man, that 12 rounds felt long. Like, I don't know, it was some type of clip or something like that. So it'd be all these types of clips and everything. He's
yeah.
like, man, that 12 rounds felt long. So that's why I say, like, man, I think Spence should have just took somebody, you know what I'm saying, little green and come back and fight him, you know what I'm saying? Then it was like three different weight changes. So it was like
Man,
so much to where like, damn. And I heard this was going on Spence team in. So that's why I was like, damn.
yeah. He knew before the fight that this was it, man.
Yeah,
He knew this
yeah,
was it. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
He knew this was over with. And one more
yeah.
fight I wanted to ask you about. They said that Devin and Keyshawn they gonna make it happen at some point. We don't know officially, but they said the Devin signed to the zone. Keyshawn next up. How you feel about that one,
That's a fight you just gotta watch, man.
man?
That is a fight you gotta just enjoy talents on both sides. Like you don't know what can happen. I don't see a knockout happening.
I don't either. Yeah,
I just see like a lot of skills showcasing itself. You know what I'm saying? So, man, this that's gonna be the fight. That's gonna be the fight, and I want to see Devin and Shakur.
yeah,
But like I said, it's like is we ever gonna see that fight? How much they argue on Twitter
man.
about weight and this
Wait
and
and all
that.
that
So it's
shit,
like
man.
I don't know. You be like, that's gonna be the fight of the decade, like of our decade. Like, man, y'all two fighting. Like, what? It's gonna be crazy. So it's just like that's a fight that man the whole world want to see. But I'm rooting for both of them though, Devin and Keyshawn. But man, may the best man win.
Yeah, and that's kind of one of like you said, that's one of the fights where it is just to
Yeah,
let
it
the
is
best man
like
win. I
may the
don't know.
best man win. I don't know. You gotta think. Devin might try to be a weight bully, like
Yeah,
Keyshawn might just like so it's just so many odds and like like you just never know. But a lot of people's rooting with Devin because he got the experience, but man, Keyshawn got experience too. Keyshawn been around everybody, like so it's just
mhm.
like man, you can't take nothing from each fighter. Like so they got the experience, they got this, they got them, they got everything. So I just can't wait to see it.
No, yeah, I'm hoping they serious about it again. Like some reputable sources said that's next up. So I'm hoping that's next up for real. So, but like you saying, man, that's just gonna be a crazy fight.
Mm.
Obviously, Devin is more proven. He's done it all for the most part.
Yeah, yeah.
But Keyshawn is a monster in his own right. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly, exactly,
it's
exactly.
just like
So
you can't take, he done did it all as far as he got the Olympic background, the
yeah,
amateur
so he did.
background, and all this
Yeah,
shit. So
yeah,
it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. I'm
yeah,
hoping that one get made.
Yeah, I hope so too. I'm gonna grab my popcorn.
No, yeah, hell yeah, that's gonna be a crazy one, Doug. And yeah, man, I appreciate you. Though. Let the people know where they can find you at.
Instagram is KingKwan7. Just get with me, guys, man. Just y'all gonna keep seeing my face, man. Started from here.
Yeah, man, my dog, man, Jaquan McElroy, man, 7-0, 2 KOs. He's back Saturday, August 15th. That's the Clarissa Shields and K Scott card. That's gonna be a crazy